Hello everyone. We start with the body construction in Kermit's third video. I am making our body using the magic ring as well. I create my magic ring like this. Wrapping my finger, I create my magic ring like this. I create the ring in this way. Here's a beginner's tip as an introduction. Afterwards, inside the ring, I will make 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I will show this beginning part a bit slower for you. Maybe beginners can watch too. From here, using the CC method S. With S, I mean street, it can be done with abbreviations like this. I did a slip stitch with the CC method. Then, I'm making a double crochet in each stitch. So, I'm inserting the hook twice in each stitch, creating a V shape. Consider this as an additional piece of information. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By making 11 and 12, I double stitched each stitch. Afterwards, I move on to the third row. In the third row of the pattern, it instructs me to do 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet. I started by doing a single crochet first. I determined its place, then I double crochet in the next one. So, it's saying 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, creating a V shape. So, X represents a single crochet, and 2 represents 2 single crochets. For example, you can also express this in parentheses. They say X6 in parentheses next to it. So, until the end of the row, it's 1X. By doing 1 single crochet, I reach a total of 18 single crochets. Then, it's 2x1, meaning I make 2 single crochets. It means double crochet in the third stitch only. This means making 9 single crochets 9x1 and then making a double crochet in the 10th stitch. This means repeating this process 6 times. So, until the end of the row, in total, you will have 66 single crochets. In the 11th row, I reach 66 single crochets by doing 9 single crochets, 1 double crochet. This way, I move on to the 12th row. In the 12th row, I will continue straight. So, I won't be making any increases or decreases. For the 12th and 13th rows, I will have 66 single crochets each. I will continue knitting in a straight way. I knitted 2 rows for the 12th and 13th rows. Now, I'm moving on to the 14th row. In the 14th row, I mark the place where I make 1. Later, I will make 10 single crochets, then 1 double crochet. So, I'm making 10 single crochets. 10 sorry for the first one. I am double crocheting in the first of the 10, and in total, I will reach a total of 72 single crochets. After making 10 single crochets and 1 double crochet in the 14th row, 15th and 24th rows with 72 stitches each, knitting straight in single crochet, I will continue knitting without making any increases or decreases. I knitted 72 single crochets straight from the 15th row to the 24th row without making any increases or decreases. Like this, now I'm moving on to the 25th row. In the 25th row, I'm starting the decreases now. In my decreases, I do it like this. I also made 1. I am making 10 single crochets. I will make 1 decrease. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to show the decrease from the front loops like this. taking from both. I make one reduction like this. I continue this until the end of my turn. I make 10 single stitches and decrease by 1 stitch to 66 single stitches. In my 25th place, then 26th, and my 27th ranks, 66 single crochet in straight stitch. I knit without increasing or decreasing. I came to row 28. In the 28th row, I will make 9 single crochets and then make 1 decrease. This way, I will have reduced to 60 single crochets. To 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I made 9. I made decreases by working into the front loops of stitches in the 10th and 11th rows. In the 28th row, and in the 29th and 30th rows, I knitted 60 single crochets straight, without making any increases or decreases. I will knit plain. I have reached my first row and in my 31st row I will knit 8 stitches. I'm choosing my place now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I made 8 single. I decrease by removing the 9th and 10th stitches from the front stitches. And I'm down to 54 single crochets, until the end of the row, making 8 single crochets and 1 decrease. Then, for the 32nd and 33rd rows, I will have 54 single crochets each. I continue knitting straight. I came to my 4th row. On my 34th turn, I will make 7 singles and decrease by 1, so I will reduce it to 48 single crochets. In my 34th row, I will knit my 35th and 36th rows as 48 single crochets in a straight row, without increasing or decreasing. I came to my 37th row. I continue my reductions in the same way. On my 37th row, now, I will make 6 single crochets and make 1 decrease, bringing the total to 42 single crochets. I will repeat this until the end of the row. Afterwards, I will continue knitting without making any increases or decreases, maintaining 42 single crochets for the 38th and 39th rows. I got to the 40th row and I will do 5 singles on my 40th row. I will decrease by 1 and I will decrease to 36 single crochets. Then my 41st and 42nd rows. Likewise, I will knit 36 single crochets in a straight stitch, without increasing or decreasing. Yes, I filled it with fiber and finished my 42nd row. I filled it quite tightly with fiber. Now I'm on my 43rd row. Also in my 43rd row, I continue my reductions. Now, I will make 4 single crochets. I will make 1 decrease and reduce to 30 single crochets. This way, I will continue knitting straight without making any increases or decreases, maintaining 30 single crochets. For the 44th and 45th rows, we have reached our last row, and in the last row, we continue with decreases. In the last row, I will make 3 single crochets for the decrease, and make 1 decrease. After that, I will have reduced to 24 single crochets. In this way, 3 single crochets, then 1 decrease. I will repeat this pattern until the end of the row. I am continuing. 3 single, then 1 decrease. Make 24 single crochets by making 3 single 1 decreases. This is how I finish the body. I cut my rope to long. I will fill it tightly with fiber. Then before sewing, now I'm moving on to eye making. I also make the eye with a magic ring. I make 6 single crochets inside the magic ring. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I pull the ring. Then from the last stitch, by CC method, I combine and I double stitch each stitch, and I reach 12 single crochets this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This way I reach 12 single crochets. Then I make one single. Make one single. I'm making one pair. I repeat this until the end of the row, one single crochet and one double crochet. By doing this, you will reach a total of 18 single crochets. So I repeat it 6 times. I made a single crochet. I'm making a double crochet. Single. Double. To check if I've finished correctly, I am doing both a single and a double crochet, since I finished with a double crochet at the end and mentioned double crochet. It means I don't need to count my stitches. Straight here too. To my 18 single crochets. I continue knitting. I am not making any increases or decreases in the next row. Yes. I continue knitting straight. Yes, I knitted my 4th row straight. Then I move on to my 5th row. Also in my 5th row, I will make 7 singles and I will reduce by 1. I will have repeated this twice 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. I take it from the front loops. And I reduced it by 1. Same way again. I will continue. When you try to do it a little faster, the stitches disappear. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then I make one decrease and in total, I have 16 single needles. Then to this, we'll put on locked eyes and I'll show you that too. I will make one more of these now. So I knitted another one and I wore locked eyes. This one and the other one. I center it like this and attach the eye. Yes. Yes, like this. I did. Unlock the back. I wear it. Yes, we adjusted our eyes in this way. Afterwards, for the head construction, we will also sew on the eyes. We have completed the body in this video. In the next video, I will show how to make the head and how to make the mouth. I will show you how to make the mouth and demonstrate the assembly. I thank you for watching me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would be glad if you like my videos. I'm waiting for your comments. Thank you.